It was late, around 9:45 p.m., but I said let me go and check if her shop was still open. When I got close, I noticed something strange. There was no light in the shed, but smoke was still rising. I peeked through a crack in the wooden wall. What I saw still haunts me. Mima Nene wasn't cooking with firewood. She was sitting in front of a black pot with no fire underneath, but it was boiling, bubbling like something alive. She was chanting in a language I've never heard before, and holding a red wrapper, soaked in blood, above the pot. Then, I saw her reach into a calabash and pull out a human finger. I didn't scream. I didn't run. I just walked backwards slowly and turned around. But the moment I stepped onto the main road, boom, something hit my head spiritually. I fell and started shouting. Stripped myself. I ran through the rain barefoot, screaming she put blood in the rice. People held me down. My aunt cried. They took me to a prayer house that same night. At the prayer house, the prophet, an old man that smelled of palm oil and incense, just looked at me and sighed. You peeped into a covenant that wasn't yours, he said. The food you ate, it wasn't food. It was initiation. He told me Mama Nene had made a covenant with a marine spirit. That her stew wasn't just stew, it was a mixture of herbs, blood, and something they called ephunrin, a spiritual powder that binds the soul to taste. Every person who ate her food became tied to her altar, unknowingly giving her their destiny in exchange for cravings. I started asking around. An old man told me, "Na, the same woman we sell food for this area 30 years ago. She no day old." Wait. What? He brought out an old newspaper clipping. And there she was. Same face. Same smile. Different name. 1993. They said back then, she disappeared after a young girl was found with her tongue cut out behind the shed. We went back to the prophet. He gathered 7 prayer warriors, burnt incense, and poured holy oil on my head. He said I had to go back there and reject the covenant, publicly. That night, around 1 a.m., we returned to her shed. We didn't meet her. We only saw a red clay bowl under the cooking table. Inside was a list of names written in charcoal, and my name was there. We burnt it. As the flame touched the paper, the wind howled like a beast. The zinc roof shook. The prophet screamed. She's not human. She's not alone. The next morning, Mama Nene's shop caught fire. But the fire only burnt the pot, not the wood, not the plastic chairs. Just the black pot turned into ash. Then a strange flood swept through that part of the street, only her shed was touched. She hasn't been seen since.